Said something very interesting a few minutes ago. He said that the big thing he thought was different this year was the lack of a leadership voice in the room as strong as Kimo Team. Can you talk about that and whether you think that was critical? Berube even said that the other day in the final press conference, that he thought the leadership group just wasn't good enough.
I think Kimo has, he had such a big effect on, everything. Just obviously he played the game a long time, and he just had such a calming influence. When he spoke, he said something. If you listen to what Kimo had to say, and whether it was on the ice where he could just calm the game down, or whether it was in the dressing room. He didn't speak a lot in the dressing room, but obviously he spoke at the right times, and he was an unbelievable leader for us. And I think we lost Flyersice, who was another big leader for us, and Kimo, and obviously Kimo was around, but he wasn't around for some crucial times, and so I think that kind of did hurt us a bit.
Wayne, everybody talked in here today about the biggest problem this team was inconsistency. How do you fix that?
We just gotta, everyone's got to come to the rink more mentally prepared. Whether it's, I think, obviously you gotta look in the mirror first for that. I think for myself, I was a little bit inconsistent at times, but tried to stop it as soon as possible. And as a team, we kind of let it get too far away from us, and we didn't. When there were times where we could have brought it back, we didn't bring it back quick enough. We let it, kind of the snowball effect, and to get better at it, you just, like I said, you just gotta be more mentally prepared. You can't let little things bother you. I think a big thing with our team was this year. We'd be in situations where we could be up a goal, we could be up 2 goals, and then the other team would score, and then for some reason we'd panic, and then that was a game, like 1 goal. It just sometimes it brought us down, and it shouldn't be that way. But go ahead.
You saw that happening. How was it allowed to continue?
You don't control every single person on a team. Obviously, you can say as much as you want, and we try to go out there, lead by example. But we're all individuals, and obviously we talk about these things, and not one person has control over every guy. You can stop it from your point of view or from what's happening with you, but sometimes you can't grab everybody and stop it from their point of view or whatever they think's going on.
Well, you can just circle back to from the very beginning when we're talking about the leadership.
Okay, yeah. Who
in the room can step into that role, or is that something that player's not here right now?
I think we got to do it by committee. It's not, you can't have, it's not one guy that, you can have one guy that has a big effect on the team, obviously, but it's not going to be only that one guy. Obviously, there's other guys on the team that that can have an effect. And we got a lot of young guys on our team, and we got guys that are growing into our leadership roles, and I'm doing that myself. This was my first year wearing a letter, and I tried to lead by example, did as much as I possibly could, and but it's not just myself. I can't do it all by myself. We got G's our captain. G's obviously G's a great leader. Jake Voracek. I thought he did an unbelievable job this year. Schultz, some of the older guys, we did a good job too. But it's I just think you got to take more ownership. Kind of every single player has to do it, and everybody can be a leader. I think that's the way I think. Everybody can be a leader, and to be successful, you got to have a bunch of guys that you can rely on at any given time.